We're turning onto this ridiculous temporary greenway.
I'm not going to be able to get through there.
Okay, well, they're in a non-parking spot.
Oh, gotcha.
But the person on the left there is an illegal parking spot. But basically, this is set up so that cars have to slalom between parking spots. Now, see, cars can park until right here, and this is already jutted out. So you'd have a very small, like basically just a car width to drive through. And note that while you're driving through, and each place where the parking ends and begins only allows just the width of a car to get through. And there's no bike path on here. There wouldn't be room for a bike path that wasn't superimposed over where the cars would drive.
And this is for two-way traffic, so if a car was coming, I'm supposed to pass them.
Yeah, and if there's cars parked anywhere, then you're screwed. And this is a very unsafe design because my husband here is driving as I'm videotaping, and we were down here earlier and there's a ton of cars parked, and you're trying very hard when you're doing this slalom course not to hit parked cars. And then there's also going to be kids in the street because of these stupid, god-awful
look at this.
Neon... Oh, are you going to be able to get through here?
Maybe. If I had
Look at this. He, can barely get through here.
I'm inches from his mirror. I'm probably about 1.5 inches from his mirror to mine.
This is not safe. And if there were bikers on this road or kids on this road, it's not as safe. This is not safe.
Also, when the snow hits and people end up kind of parking just a little further away because the snow piles up, there's no way I'd get through. If I had a snow plow, there's no way the snow plow can get through there.
And now there's no way. Do you want to turn around then?
Yes.
Because now we're at Lowry. So now we're turning around back down. Oh, and there's a car coming, so this should be fun.
Yeah, this will be interesting. We'll have to definitely plan ahead to figure out how to get past him. Because there's nowhere for him to pull over either. So really, the only choice that I've got is to stop in this no parking zone and wait for him.
And you have to look way ahead to anticipate that there's someone coming.
Yeah, there's
and now see, they're squeezing through there. Now imagine a bike trying to take that lane at the same time, because this is supposedly for the cyclists. There's no safe way that the cyclists would get through that. None. And here we are again. This is how close we have to drive to the next car. Getting this much else to show or just cut it?
I think we're good.
But look at this awful. So there's all these houses with the lawns and the flowers and the neon green and neon, like a horrible yellow up there. We just passed a bright blue. It doesn't go with any of these houses. If anyone painted their houses these colors, the whole neighborhood would have a fit, because that is horrendous. Look at that. I'm going to leave it on so that we can show the pink. There's a bright orange behind us across Lowry. It's ugly. Look, would you want to own this house and that house with your flowers and your lawn and have neon yellow splattered all over the road? No. So now here there's cyclists on the road. At least he moved over, because he's a neighborhood kid, not one of these cycle whacktivists going to be taking over the area. But now, see, we're coming up here, and look at this neon pink. This is ridiculous and ugly. And it's toned down because of the shade right now. But we were here earlier. It's bright pink. And as someone on one of the neighborhood groups said, every gallon of paint that goes on this ground is everyone's home values coming down. Look how ugly that is. That doesn't...
Way to coordinate.
This would not be allowed anywhere else in the city. I'm going to turn it off now. Is that cool? Such a waste.